So you want to get very comfortable. I like to lay a folded blanket on top of my yoga mat and preferably practice on carpet if you have that in your house. And then I put a firm bolster under my knees. But if you don't have a bolster available, you can put pillows under your knees, just so the back of the knee is supported. And then definitely putting a nice folded blanket under the head or using a thin pillow. You don't want your head to be propped up too much, but just some support. And then definitely layering. If it's drafty in your house, definitely put socks on. Maybe you want to put a big sweatshirt on. And grabbing an extra blanket to cover your body with, because your body temperature will drop throughout the practice. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Nicole. Thank you for joining. Hi. How are you?
Good. Thanks, Liz.
Good. Thank you for hopping on.
Hi.
Hi. So I know some of us have been getting more rest than ever, but if you're sensitive like me, there's definitely a collective anxiety in the air. So I haven't been sleeping as deeply as I normally do. So Yoga Nidra has been my saving grace. Okay, we'll just wait another minute or so, see if anybody else is going to hop on before we get started. Hi, Anne. Welcome. So before you, hey, thanks for joining. So I was just explaining to the group that we want to get as comfortable as possible, setting up your mat preferably on a carpet. If you don't have carpet, putting another blanket on your mat, like a folded blanket, something under your knees, like a firm bed pillow, something behind your head, another blanket to cover your body, and if you have an eye pillow, that's always lovely too. So go ahead and take this time to get yourself all set up, and I'll give you a couple minutes here. I'm going to go grab my bells. Okay, so just getting as comfortable as possible here. If you need more support under your head, or you have an itch, you want to scratch it now. The idea is to stay completely still for the remaining time we have together in this Yoga Nidra. We don't want to move too much. If you are in pain, of course, you want to go ahead and move your body. But try not to move your entire body. Just try to move that particular part of your body that's uncomfortable. Okay, so as we get ready for Nidra, we're going to lie down on the floor if you haven't already and adopt the Shavasana position. In this position, the body should be straight from head to toe. The legs are slightly apart. And the arms are a little bit away from the body with the palms of the hands turned upwards. Adjust everything, your body, the position of your clothes, until you are completely comfortable. Again, during Yoga Nidra, there should be no physical movement. It's 1 hour of guided deep relaxation. And the body can experience a great level of healing in the stillness. So closing your eyes now and keeping them strictly closed until the end of your practice. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just feel your body becoming more relaxed. Feel the cares and worries of the day, of the situation, of the current state just flow right out of you. Right? We're going to allow the world to turn without us. We're going to find beauty in being instead of doing. In the practice which follows, you're going to develop the feeling of relaxation in the body. It is not necessary to make movements or to deliberately relax your muscles. Simply develop the feeling of relaxation. It's like the feeling that you get right before you fall asleep. When relaxation becomes deep, sleep does come, but you should try and keep yourself completely awake. This is very important for the practice, that we, on some level, stay awake. Right? Our subconscious mind is always open and it's always listening to us. So during this practice, we're going to plant some really beautiful seeds of peace, of healing, of compassion. So make the resolve to yourself now. Mentally repeat, I will remain awake during the instructions. And you can say this to yourself 3 times. I will remain awake during the instructions. During Yoga Nidra, you are functioning on levels of hearing and awareness. This is the only important thing, just to follow the sound of my voice. You don't need to try to intellectualize or analyze the instructions. Just simply follow my voice with feeling and your complete attention. And if thoughts come to disturb you from time to time, do not worry. Just continue your practice. Allowing yourself now to become calm and steady. With your next inhalation, you can gather all the threads of your attention to the space between your eyebrows. And as you exhale, relax your entire body. And again, inhaling, pulling threads of your awareness to the third eye center. And exhale to relax the entire body. You can start off here with a breathing exercise. You can continue to imagine you're pulling energy from all areas, like you're breathing through the pores of your skin, drawing that energy up to the third eye center. And as you exhale, we're going to exhale through the mouth, like you're blowing through a straw. Inhaling deeply and exhale to let it go. You don't have to make an O shape or anything like that. Just a steady, smooth, continuous flow of breath leaving the body. Inhale. And we're going to hold the breath for just a moment at the very top of the inhalation and exhale through that straw. Smooth, continuous flow of breath. At the bottom of your exhale, stay empty for a moment and go ahead and fill up the lungs. Lower belly, chest, upper chest. Holding the breath at the very top, bringing all of the awareness to the space between your eyebrows and exhaling through your mouth. Steady, continuous flow of breath. Staying empty at the bottom of the exhalation and inhaling deeply. Holding, merging with the innermost peace at the height of the breath. And exhaling all the way. Staying empty. Inhale deeply. Go deep within, holding. And exhale, side out. Stay empty. Inhale deeply. Holding at the very top. And go ahead and exhale completely. You're going to continue this for 3 more rounds. If you feel like you can extend the length of the retention, you feel free. You can now keep practicing with open mouth, or you can close your mouth at this point and just breathe in and out through the tips of your nostrils. We're taking a few more breaths here. I'm not sure if you're hearing that sound, but don't pay it any attention. I'm just trying to figure out what's trying to pop up. Okay. And bringing a feeling of inner relaxation to the entire whole body. Concentrate on the body and become aware of the importance of complete stillness. Develop awareness of the body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes, and mentally repeat the mantra, Om. Complete stillness and complete awareness of the whole body. Again, Om. Continue your awareness of the whole body. The whole body. Become aware of the fact that you are going to practice Yoga Nidra. At this moment, you should make your resolve. The resolve will have to be very simple, and try to discover one naturally on your own. It should be a short, positive statement in a simple language, stated 3 times with awareness, feeling, and emphasis. The resolve you make during Yoga Nidra is bound to come true in your life. We now begin with the rotation of consciousness, rotation of awareness by taking a trip through the different parts of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness is to go from part to part. Repeat the part in your mind and simultaneously become aware of that part of the body. Keep yourself alert, but do not concentrate too intensely. We're going to start with our right hand, thumb, finger. Drawing all your awareness to your thumb. Feel the pulse of life here. And now allow your awareness to jump to your right index finger. Your middle finger. The ring. And the pinky finger. The palm and the back of the hand now. And the right wrist. Your attention is just like a strong magnetic pull. And wherever you place your attention, that's where prana will flood to. Prana is life force energy. And so your body loves when you pay very special attention to it. And all the parts of your body that work for you without you even having to think about it, right, are receiving a little TLC. So we're moving our awareness now into the right forearm. And you want to imagine here that you have X-ray vision. And now you can start to see inside. Seeing the muscles, the tendons, the bone. You see your blood circulating through your veins. I'm just suggesting relaxation on all parts. The elbow now. And the upper arm. Heavy and loose. Completely relaxed. And the upper arm is like a bag of heavy water. It's just sinking down. Feel yourself at this point completely letting go. All along the right arm into the hand. Nothing to hold on to. Nothing to grasp. So you can imagine also your body is like a computer or an iPhone, and each limb of your body is an app. And we are Xing out of these apps. We're shutting them down. We're leaving them by themselves. So bringing your awareness now to your armpit. Feel the tingling, the vibrating, feel the pulse. And now your right hip joint and buttocks region. Sinking down, extremely heavy. Allowing your awareness to descend now into the right thigh. And telling all the parts in your thigh, your upper leg, to relax. You're like the CEO of your body, and your body parts, all your muscles and cells are your employees. Right? And when you give them instructions to relax, they know exactly how to do their job. They know exactly what to do. And you're bringing your awareness now to your right knee. And then the leg below your knee. The shin, the calf, the skin of your leg. Heavy and loose. The right ankle now. The sole of the foot and the top of the right foot. So in Chinese medicine, our feet are the map of the entire body. So by bringing your full awareness into your foot, suggesting relaxation, your entire body is going to be affected. And bring your awareness to your right big toe. It's pretty easy to feel your big toe if you look for the pulse. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth. And the little pinky toe. Completely relax. The entire right side of the body is relaxed. It's turned off. And we'll leave it by itself until the end of our practice. Shifting your awareness now to your left hand, thumb, finger. the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger. Stay awake, stay alert. The pinky finger, the palm, and the back of the hand. Feeling everything just beginning to slow down in your hand. It's like the vibration here of life just becomes a little more subtle, a little quieter. Entering into resting mode, bringing your awareness into your wrist. Just allowing this wave of relaxation to come up through the hand into your wrist now. Into the forearm. Your attention here is just like a flashlight. You can see everything inside. The elbow. And the upper arm. Heavy and loose, just like a bag of heavy water. The armpit region. Stay awake. The left hip joint and buttocks region sinking down. Feeling the pull of gravity here, becoming more loving, more intense. And gravity is Mother Earth's manifestation of her love for us. So she's pulling us closer to her. And we're allowing ourselves to just fully feel her support. Feel her love and her assistance. Okay, we're bringing our awareness now into the left thigh. Relaxing all parts. As if you can see from the inside. And descending your awareness into your knee. Into the leg below the knee. The muscle, the bone, the skin. And relaxing now the left ankle. The sole of the foot. The top of the foot. The left big toe. Second toe. Stay awake. Third toe. Fourth. And the little pinky toe. Now the entire left side of the body is completely relaxed. Bringing your awareness now to the massive bone in your lower back, the sacrum. And perceive the real weight of your hips here resting on the earth. And now allow the awareness to stream up the length of the spinal column, relaxing the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, and the shoulders and shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades are like two big boulders that support your heart. And these heavy boulders are just resting now onto the earth, giving them a break. It's like we're letting the weight of the world off of our shoulders. We're letting go of any burdens. Softening the lower abdomen. Right below the navel. And softening the skin of the abdomen, so maybe you feel your belly gently rising and falling with your breath. And softening the skin of your chest. So your back body feels very heavy, it feels very grounded. And your front body feels very light, Feels very open, receptive. I'm going to allow this wave of relaxation now to come up through the neck. So we're relaxing the front of the neck, the back of the neck, and everything in between. So softening here the throat region, bringing some loving awareness to the thyroid gland that sits right above your collarbone. Just allowing your awareness to rest here for a moment. Revitalizing this gland. Imagine it's being soaked in beautiful light. If it's working too hard, it's getting a nice rest here. If it doesn't work hard enough, it's being rejuvenated. Right? The thyroid gland is coming into balance. Just allowing this awareness now to come up through the jaw. Soften the jaw. Allow your upper teeth to separate a few centimeters from your bottom teeth. And maybe your lips to separate just a tiny bit. Allowing the tongue to rest on the upper palate of the mouth right behind your upper teeth. Relaxing here the chin. The bottom lip. The upper lip. The right cheek. The left cheek. The nose. Think of the nose. The eyes. Eyelids. Eyebrows. You can perceive the eyes as glowing embers of light. And softening here, the temples and the forehead. Allowing the thousands of tiny muscles that crisscross on your scalp to become completely relaxed. Relaxing the ears and the inner ear. And imagine here you can breathe in through your ears into your brain. Revitalizing all the glands in the brain, neutralizing any effects of stress, worry, right? Allowing yourself here to not have to think about anything. Allow yourself to just be. With most of our human species now being forced to take a stop and to pause, many of us are finding ourselves by default being instead of the incessant doing. This is a wonderful opportunity for us to get back to the nature of our true selves, our true beings. An opportunity for rest, for healing, and to get in touch with the core purpose of our lives, the higher purpose. That may be love, that may be joy, peace, compassion. So just now allowing our awareness for a few more moments to settle deeper into our body cavity. And scanning all the organs. We're going to take just 2 breaths into each organ. You can talk to your organs and thank them for the work that they do for you. We're going to start off with our heart. I'm just paying some attention here to the heart. And into our lungs. Our digestive organs. 2 breaths. Our kidneys. Your body knows exactly where these organs are. Don't even think about it. The liver. The reproductive organs. And the colon. And the colon is completely relaxed. All internal organs are in a state of rest and digest. Okay, we're entering into the healing space. We're going to leave our body for the next 15 minutes by itself completely. And when we leave our body to rest, that's when all the healing takes place. So now we're going to bring our awareness to the space between our eyebrows. And we'll do some mental exercises to continue to relax the brain. So let's visualize a heavy rainstorm, just like we saw yesterday. Lots of wind, lots of activity, lots of movement. Right? Hail, rain, snow. Hear the sound of the wind whipping in your imagination. Maybe a visual of a flag, right, blowing in the wind. And now the rain settles, everything stops, the sun comes back out, and you see a huge rainbow across the sky. An enormous, colorful arch covering your community, your town. After the rain comes the rainbow, sense of hope, joy. Good. And now at the space between your eyebrows, visualize a full moon over the ocean. A bright and vibrant full moon. Its light reflects and dances on the water's surface. And now a sunrise. Visualize a sunrise coming up from behind the mountains. All the beautiful colors, pinks and oranges, yellows. Imagining the world waking up, birds chirping. And keep painting this beautiful picture with your imagination. Now allowing your awareness to descend here into your heart space. So we're leaving the mind completely by itself. And we're going to give the time and space needed here to really drop into the essence of our heart and allow ourselves to feel. A lot of times in our lives, we can close our hearts off to things that may bring us a sense of anxiety or stress. We close up and we clam up and we round our spines. So here in the stillness and in the peace, just giving yourself the space to feel your heart and to listen to the silent messages. It may not be in a language. You just listen to the wisdom of your heart and really take time to get to know yourself in this way, to remember your truth. And if different feelings start to pop up, just vow that you're going to hold space for them. You're here. You're not going anywhere. You'll hold space for them until they reintegrate into the wholeness of your being. When the individual soul merges with the universal consciousness, we enter into a state of yoga, union. No walls, no names, no forms could separate us, because at the heart of our beings, at the heart of every living being, we are so integrally, essentially connected to each other. Continue to stay with your gentle, quiet breath, imagining that you're breathing in and out of the heart space. And continue to explore the landscape of the heart with loving curiosity, with wonder and amazement. And just feeling yourself now bathing in the beautiful and sacred waters of your own divinity. When we settle into this space of peace and love that dwells within every heart, we feel the truth of our being. Fear disappears, and we recognize ourselves as part of the whole, part of the one. This feeling automatically instills in us a knowing of love, honor, and respect for all life, human, animal, and earth. When we can consciously walk with this knowing and this feeling, we walk together in unity. that the body is in a place of complete peace and ease and relaxation, you can plant some beautiful seeds in your subconscious mind that are bound to come true in your life. So maybe you want to repeat, my immune system is rapidly getting stronger. Right? With each breath, my immune system gets stronger and more vibrant. Or it can be anything you like. Just say something with feeling again, coming back to your resolve, repeating it with emphasis, with feeling and awareness in your mind's eye. It's like you're sowing seeds in your garden. And each breath you take waters these beautiful seeds. And coming now back into your body, very slowly, gentle movement, gentle expansion of breath. Maybe breathing down into your fingers and down into your toes. And you can bend your knees and plant your feet back onto the ground or maybe onto your bolster that was under your knees. And you're just going to gently fan your knees from side to side. It's like a very watery like movement on your hips. And slowly allowing both knees to collapse over to the right side. We're going to come into a fetal position and we can use our bottom arm as a little pillow. We're just going to move, just stay here for a few breaths. Right? Just like a newborn baby that was just born. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Just be. We're awakening to the beauty of your wild and precious life. And our lives don't have to be epic in order to be meaningful. We don't have to have tons of plans to live a very vibrant life. Right? We can wake up to the beauty that's all around us. Wake up to our breath. Wake up to presence. Wake up to the quiet moments of stillness and peace and the moments where we feel truly connected to ourselves and to the whole universe. to bring our left hand onto the ground, and we're going to slowly press ourselves up to a seated position if you like. You're all welcome to just keep your cameras off and to do your thing, but I am going to seal our practice in a seated position here with the sound of 3 ohms. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste. So before I close out of our session here, just knowing that you may feel super rejuvenated after practice of Yoga Nidra, or you may have opened up to need it to process more emotions, so you may feel more tired. It's a really good time right now as I close out of our session to sit up and to enter into meditation. It's a good time to journal. So thank you all for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you, Christine.